No, like people are just passing. So it's not like he's preaching for somebody to stand and listen. But in a bus, you sit in one
even
position.
they come in here like at a matatu window. They begin preaching to you when there is jam. They begin preaching.
That corner. Yes, I was way. In Jesus, fire! I'm telling you the whole.
Miracle. You pray, turn into money.
My sister. And then what I wanted to ask is, Wakenya, mko na wao watu wana preach kwa barabara, especially in the city center. First of all, they don't allow borders. Will they allow somebody to
stand there for 10 minutes if you're not
Yeah, they do. But hey, una police Kenya prize. You do know police here Kenya? Hey, me I fear those guys.
Police is the same everywhere.
Hey, you guys, at Archive just opposite there is KCB Bank. There was a band playing and I think they were playing gospel music. So that means they are there. No.
They come for guns and begin church.
No, they come with their drums and a choir. Yeah. And then they start.
That's street.
So guys, I've always been around Kampala ever since I was exposed to the city of Kampala. We were not born in the city. We were born in Ushago, your village of the village. Yes. Anyway, but there's something that I noticed in Kampala that I've stayed in Nairobi for Mombasa, been in Nairobi for some time. 2-3 minutes you can't walk in Kampala without seeing somebody preaching on the streets. Is Jesus in your town? On the streets of Kampala. Are there any preachers in Nairobi on the streets?
But do you know that there was a Kenyan that I met? Do you know that there is a religion called Protestant?
No.
Yeah.
That one is Kweunza, like.
I thought like those two are common, like Catholics and Protestants. Very common. But yes, this person was like, which religion is that one?
Maybe it's a Maasai. Do Maasais have religions? Somebody comment down below. It's one culture that is too famous, but I think their beliefs are also in another way. I don't know. Comment down below.
Traditional Jesus.
Traditional Jesus. We have traditional healers in here, and even these guys have traditional healers like Waganga.
Of course. Traditional things of long time ago. These things of recent they were brought by whites.
But what I want to talk about is the preachers in town. Praise, you've been in town several times.
Yeah.
How is it in Kampala?
Of course, you have to people have to preach to you. Because haven't you seen when they are preaching, people are giving them money?
Yeah, even in buses when you're coming from the village and somebody enters the bus and starts to preach, people end up giving them money.
Offering, like how we offer in church. After that, they say,
but the street looks different. Like if somebody's on the streets and is preaching, it's kind of different. Like
first story time.
No, like people are just passing. So it's not like he's preaching for somebody to stand and listen. But in a bus, you sit in one
even
position.
They come in here like at a matatu window. They begin preaching to you when there is jam. They begin preaching.
There's one who came in a taxi. And then everybody was in. By the way, taxis here are called taxis here are the matatus in Nairobi.
We call them taxis.
Here we call them taxis. So this guy comes and is talking about the overnight of one church in where he prays from. So he talks and it's like I'm talking to I don't even know how. I've not experienced that thing in.
But does it have impact? This is street preaching.
Maybe.
I mean, a person can feel touched on the street.
Yes.
I don't know. What things of Jesus? I don't.
But it's common. Like if I can move from here right now, I can count like 5 or 7.
But I think that's only in the city.
Of course,
you cannot find them in other towns. Only here in Kampala. Have you seen them in Kakamega there?
Which Kakamega? Me,
Kakamega in Uganda. Those far away districts.
Somebody in the comment section will tell you that Kakamega is a city that will replace UK Kampala. Be there. But what I've not seen is preaching on the streets, to be honest. Okay, I was in Mombasa for a biggest number of time.
Are there very many churches? Like how we have very many churches here, different religions, individuals beginning churches?
Yes, it's there.
No street preaching.
But no street preaching. It might be there, but maybe in specific corners.
Like you.
Here, Hululu. that corner. Yes, I was way. Katana, in Jesus, fire. I'm telling you the whole entire day you will hear just people preaching. See, you reach ShopRite, there's a preacher. You go up Nakasero, there's a preacher. You reach Mapera, there's a preacher. You divert one again, there's a preacher. How many are those so far?
People in Kenya are busy working. You are busy preaching so that they give you money.
Somebody comment down below if there are any preachers.
Because how do you wake up in the morning and your job is to go on the streets and preach? How are you feeding? That means it's like a business.
I think so.
Because does that make sense? Oh, people will come for me in the comment section that, oh, Jesus. But
no, we're just openly talking about it.
But you wake up in the morning and your job is to go to preach. Are you getting salary at the end of the month? Maybe people will give you money, which is fine. If you
Maybe they have businesses.
If you can preach and get money, it's fine.
Maybe they have businesses which they are doing, and
or they don't go
to
preach every day. So maybe we are seeing different people.
But that one of ShopRite, before ShopRite, it's a lady. She will preach, and then later she will sit down, and then she will play music.
When is she going to work, like to get money to feed her family? How is she earning? Miracle, you pray, turn into money.
My sister. No. Somehow maybe they have things going for themselves, and maybe that's something they do.
Already they finished working for us. We have just started working.
Maybe they have investments. You can never know.
For you, what your problem is not the other person's problem.
And then what I wanted to ask is, Wakenya, mko na wao watu wana preach kwa barabara, especially in the city center. First of all, they don't allow borders. Will they allow somebody to
people to stand there for 10 minutes if you're not
Yeah, they do. Because somewhere like Archives is like Archives is like what? Like Uganda House. If somebody says I'm on Uganda House, at Uganda House, you will know that I will go and meet this person there. Stand there's a preacher. Hey, mukama Yesu yabaziwe. HT when I tendo. Hallelujah. But guys, I'm a very good Christian. Only that I was just comparing these two places. They allow, but hey, Una Police Kenya prize. You do know police here Kenya? Hey, me I fear those guys.
Police is the same everywhere. I gave up on police. Even in Qatar, you see police, but
but the police of Qatar is
they just come, just hey, you what's your problem? What's your problem? Come, just to where?
To calm the situation
down. But they don't solve things.
Because at Archives, there are so many people standing, maybe waiting for somebody. Others are just idling. There are other people. Hey, you guys, at Archive, just opposite, there is KCB Bank. There was a band playing, and I think they were playing gospel music. So that means they are there. No.
They come people gather and begin church.
No, they come with their drums and a choir. And then they start.
That's street preaching.
Yeah. They were not preaching, but they were singing.
Which kind of songs?
Gospel songs. So that's also preaching.
Yeah.
So I think you guys also have that kind of thing down in Kenya.
Yes.
Only that I didn't encounter it that much.
Maybe you are not there for a long time. You were in
Diani
most of the time.
Nikirudi meet in Nairobi. Nobody's gonna take me back to Diani. I had enough of relaxation and all that. Why are you looking at me like that? Relaxation and all that. Yeah, so Nikirudi Nairobi. Anyway, my whole point here was about street preachers. So until next time, guys, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to her channel.
It's right.
Say
no time. Bye. Kwaheri. Love you. Nawapenda. Rachel.